Welcome back to Bike Culture Hub, your home for the latest, most in-depth reviews of the world's best motorcycles. Today we're diving deep into the all-new 2026 Kawasaki Versys 650, exploring its features, performance, design, and everything that makes it a must-watch machine for the new riding season. So grab your helmet, settle in, and let's explore why this bike could be one of the most well-rounded motorcycles of the decade. The 2026 Kawasaki Versys 650 is here, and it's ready to redefine what middleweight adventure touring truly means. For years, the Versys name has been synonymous with versatility, balance, and comfort. But this time, Kawasaki has taken a massive leap forward, blending technology, design sophistication, and performance tuning that makes the new Versys 650 more than just a mid-range tourer. It's a complete all-rounder for riders who want to do it all, from city commutes to cross-country adventures. Let's start with what the Versys name stands for. Versatile system. It's a philosophy Kawasaki has been refining for nearly 2 decades. The Versys 650 has always struck that fine balance between comfort, agility, and performance. And in 2026, Kawasaki has evolved it even further. The bike now features a refined Euro 6 compliant 649cc parallel twin engine, a power plant known for its smoothness, dependability, and broad power delivery. Producing around 68 horsepower and 64 newton-meters of torque, it might not sound extreme on paper, but on the road, it's a masterpiece of usability. Whether you're overtaking on highways, carving twisty mountain roads, or cruising at steady speeds, the Versys 650 feels effortlessly capable. Kawasaki engineers have tuned the engine for even smoother mid-range torque, ensuring better throttle response at lower revs. That's something every real-world rider will appreciate. It's not just about peak numbers, but how the power feels in daily use. The gearbox is a slick 6-speed unit paired with an assist and slipper clutch, making shifts light and easy even in stop-and-go city traffic. Now, one of the biggest upgrades for 2026 is the inclusion of a full ride-by-wire system. This not only refines throttle control but also enables new rider modes. You get selectable ride modes, road, rain, and sport, each fine-tuned to adjust throttle sensitivity and traction control levels. Add to that Kawasaki's latest traction management system, KTRC, and you've got confidence on any terrain, in any weather. Handling has always been the heart of the Versys character, and the 2026 version takes it to a new level. The long-travel suspension setup remains one of the bike's biggest strengths. 41mm Showa SFF fork, up front with adjustable rebound and preload, and a rear monoshock with remote preload adjustability. This means whether you're riding solo or 2-up with luggage, you can dial in the perfect setup. The suspension feels plush over bumps yet composed in corners. It's a fine example of how to make a tall adventure bike handle like a sport tourer. Kawasaki's trellis frame has been slightly revised for improved rigidity and balance. The bike feels more planted in fast sweepers yet nimble enough for urban riding. The front wheel remains a 17-inch unit, emphasizing its sport touring DNA rather than hardcore off-roading. And that's perfectly fine, because the Versys 650 is all about comfort and road confidence, not rough trail heroics. Braking performance is handled by dual 300mm pedal discs with dual piston calipers at the front and a 250mm disc at the rear, all assisted by the latest Bosch ABS system. The feedback through the lever is progressive and predictable, giving riders that extra layer of assurance in both dry and wet conditions. Let's talk about the design, because this is where the 2026 Versys 650 takes a major leap forward. Kawasaki has given it a sharper, more aggressive styling inspired by its bigger sibling, the Versys 1000. The front fascia now features twin LED headlights that blend into a sculpted fairing, giving the bike a dynamic, futuristic look. The redesigned windshield is now electronically adjustable, making it effortless to adapt to wind conditions on the go. Aerodynamics have been improved as well, channeling airflow smoothly around the rider to reduce fatigue on long rides. From the side, you'll notice cleaner body lines, a slimmer midsection, and a new, more compact tail design. Kawasaki has also introduced new color schemes for 2026, including the striking metallic matte graphene steel gray and candy lime green combo, a modern yet iconic Kawasaki look. The attention to detail is evident everywhere, from the refined fairing fitment to the durable paint finish. When you swing a leg over the new Versys, the first thing you notice is how comfortable it feels. The ergonomics remain upright and neutral, with a slightly wider handlebar and a narrower seat shape for easier reach to the ground. The seat height is about 8.4 mm, but the new seat contour and frame design make it feel more manageable, even for shorter riders. The wide mirrors, wind protection, and adjustable screen all work together to deliver true touring comfort. The cockpit has also received a modern update. You now get a 5-inch full-color TFT display with smartphone connectivity via Kawasaki's Rideability app. It allows you to track your rides, check maintenance schedules, and even receive notifications directly on the screen. The interface is crisp, easy to read in sunlight, and adds that premium touch adventure riders will love. Under the seat, there's improved storage for small items, and Kawasaki has also enhanced the accessory options. You can fit color-matched panniers, a top box, crash bars, LED auxiliary lights, and a tall touring screen. The versatility factor here is massive. It can transform from a city commuter to a full-blown tourer in minutes. Fuel capacity remains at 21 liters, giving you an excellent touring range of around 400 kilometers depending on riding conditions. Combined with its efficient parallel twin engine and low-maintenance design, it's a bike that encourages long journeys without constant fuel stops. In terms of comfort and touring ability, Kawasaki hasn't just improved the hardware. They've worked on the feel. The suspension damping has been recalibrated to offer more comfort on broken roads, and the seat uses denser foam for long-haul support. The new windscreen design cuts buffeting to a minimum, and the fairing channels hot air away from the rider. Small details that make a big difference during long rides. When it comes to technology, the 2026 Versys 650 now gets LED lighting all around, USB-C charging ports, and an optional quickshifter in the accessory list. Kawasaki is making sure this mid-segment bike doesn't lag behind the premium tourers in terms of tech appeal. On the road, the Versys 650's character is unmistakable. The engine note is smooth yet purposeful. It revs eagerly, delivers a solid mid-range punch, and feels refined at high speeds. The balance between engine smoothness and chassis feedback is one of the best in its class. Whether you're riding through winding mountain roads or cruising at 120 km/h on the motorway, the Versys 650 stays calm, confident, and composed. For 2026, Kawasaki has also worked on improving the bike's vibration isolation. New handlebar mounts and engine balancers make the ride smoother at highway speeds. Even after hours in the saddle, fatigue is minimal, and that's exactly what touring riders want. Let's talk pricing. The 2026 Kawasaki Versys 650 is expected to launch at around $9,499 USD, or approximately PKR $2,950,000 in local markets, depending on region and variant. Considering the amount of technology, comfort, and performance packed into it, that's exceptional value. Let us know what you think in the comments below. Is the Versys 650 your kind of bike, or would you go for something more off-road focused? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell, because here on Bike Culture Hub, we bring you the most detailed and authentic motorcycle reviews every single week. Until next time, ride safe, explore more, and keep your spirit on two wheels alive. This is Bike Culture Hub signing off.